Thanks, Greg, not only for the introduction, but more importantly for the work and the support that you and your department have provided to help make the Learning Center a reality. The joint effort among the City of West Bend and various partnerships has already been mentioned, but in my mind, this partnership with the City of West Bend and its leaders, the Friends of Lac Lawrann Conservancy, its volunteers, and its board of directors, and organizations and individuals within the community is a wonderful example of a successful partnership. I would like to take this opportunity to thank not only the volunteers that have helped make this possible for years of dedicated fundraising and work out here, but to thank also the donors who have contributed specifically to the capital campaign for the Learning Center project. The list of individual donors is still growing, and it's too long for me to single out any of them today. However, I would be remiss if I didn't mention some of the key groups and foundations that are contributing to it. A major grant from the Wisconsin DNR Knowles Nelson Stewardship Fund was the impetus for us to move forward with the capital campaign. Shortly after that announcement of the stewardship grant, it was followed by a commitment from the West Bend Common Council to provide infrastructure for the funding for that, as Dennis has already mentioned. And then an individual board member's matching challenge to the rest of the board. That challenge and matching gift program was very successful. Following those three contributions, several foundations bought into the project and responded very positively to our request for funding. Local and regional foundations are a big part of our capital campaign. Representatives from several of those foundations are here today, and I'd like to publicly acknowledge all of the foundations that have contributed. Excuse me about that. Learning Center contributors have been the following: the West Bend Mutual Insurance Company's Charitable Fund, Wisconsin's Focus on Energy Program, the Oscar C. and Augusta Schlegel Foundation, the Ziegler Family Foundation Fund, Wisconsin Energy Foundation in Milwaukee, the John C. Bach Foundation in Milwaukee, the James E. Dutton Foundation from Random Lake, the West Bend Community Foundation, the West Bend Economic Development Corporation, the Prescott Family Foundation, and the Norman A. Showalter Community Trust. The widespread representation of those indicates to me great community support, and I'd like to have all of you give them a round of applause. Thanks to them. These donors, as well as individual major donors, will be permanently recognized by having their names incorporated into a prairie wall in the Learning Center. The display of this work of art, as well as the design and installation of shelving to display some of Lac Lawrann's wildlife exhibits, will be provided by Dave and Lisa Moore as their contribution to the Learning Center. Thanks again to these foundations, to More Designs, and to those of you here today for your generous contributions for the Learning Center. The next phase of our fundraising is the solar cell campaign. Paul has already mentioned the sustainability features of the building, and we can see the model solar panel right here in front of us. The solar cell campaign will give everyone in the community an opportunity to contribute to the Learning Center and its sustainability features. We have these solar cell cards here today, and they'll be available in the barn afterwards. So pick up a packet of those, share them with your friends so that everybody in the community can help contribute to this part of our campaign. The solar cell campaign will culminate in a summer solstice party on June 23rd, and you'll hear more details about that soon. I look forward to visiting with you during our reception today and talking about the construction plans and, most importantly, the subsequent use of the Learning Center in Lac Lawrann's programming. Thanks again for what you've done to support this exciting project for the greater West Bend community. Thank you.